I'm really excited to talk about this. It's the Cowboys. They announced a deal with linebacker Jalen Smith. It's a 5-year contract worth $64 million, over $30 million guaranteed. But it was Zeke Elliott who grabbed everybody's attention yet again. Cowboys owner Jerry Jones clarified that Zeke who comment that he made after the team's preseason game on Saturday night.
Look, I've earned the right with Zeke to joke. Period. I've earned that.
So, have you guys had any conversations since then at all?
No. Okay. But let me be real clear about it. I've earned that right to joke.
This is getting really messy, and both sides seem to be dug in. Kyle, your thoughts?
That soundbite was almost erotic to me. I mean, every once in a while, these owners will rattle the saber. I remember once Jed York, the Niners were having a problem, and someone said, maybe you should fire the owner. He goes, no, I own this team. You don't dismiss owners. That was Jerry right there, and I think it taps into the biggest hidden factor in this whole deal. I've never been more positive that Jerry Jones and the Cowboys are dug in and will not pay Zeke one more penny, because that hidden factor is, I believe there are a lot of things that have gone on behind the scenes with Zeke's bad decision-making, the one dumb thing he did, the other thing he did, and that was the steadfast support of the Jones family and of the Cowboys, things that we know about, probably a lot of things we don't know about. So when Jerry all but says, did I stutter, I've earned the right to joke about him, it's because he has been there for him. He has a guy holding out with 2 years left in his contract. And you know what I see there? I see it getting personal for Jerry, and I see Jerry getting offended by this thing. I have never been more confident that they will enter this season without Zeke if they have to.
No, I agree with you 100%. My wife once told me that I can't take a joke. I get home and I crack funnies. I try to make my family smile all the time. But when the family starts cracking jokes, I get a little sensitive.
Do you really?
Because I realize that, they love me the most. So if they're going to crack some funnies on me, then they're going to cut a little deep. Now, here's the thing. When Jerry Jones is saying, I've earned the right to joke with Zeke, Kyle, you're spot on, bro. Like, he loves Zeke. Like, this is deep. This is Des Bryant deep, a guy that he's had the backup since he's been in the league. Even when the world was attacking his running back, saying, why are you dealing with a talented guy that's messing up off the field? Jerry Jones has stood there and said, no, he's my guy and he's our future. So when he said Zeke, of course that was a joke. But I can't wait to see how this works out, because right now you can see both sides are getting very sensitive and the fans are getting very antsy, and the season is coming very quickly. If they don't have Zeke, I'm sorry, they don't have much of a chance to win a Super Bowl. They might have a good season, but not win a Super Bowl.
He's not being subtle, Shriggs.
That's the word, subtlety. And this is as out in front as it can be, and that wasn't it yesterday. So they signed Jalen Smith, who everyone said the big three. Well, they signed the fourth. They signed someone else, and they gave him to what they called a team-friendly deal, which was not subtle in saying that. And then Jalen Smith's up there, all smiles, having the biggest contract of his life after this amazing story, this heroic comeback from injury after that Fiesta Bowl. He's getting his contract. His mother's in the crowd. They run a video. And a Zeke question comes from our very own Jane Slater. And how about you listen to Jerry Jones here if you want to see how dug in Jerry is?
Now that Jalen's got a slice of the pie, does it affect how big of a pie Amari, Dak, and Zeke can get?
There is less pie left. Make no bones about it.
That's what I wanted to clarify.
There is less pie.
Yeah, it's very funny, right? And the media's laughing and everyone's laughing. And Zeke is at home, or he's in Cabo, or wherever he is, and he's watching this. And to see the smile on Jalen Smith's face, it shows that, man, they are taking care of some of these guys. I'm just not one of them. It's what Kyle said. It's no longer this huff, to tot, whatever, let's go. It's personal. You said you were disrespected by me saying Zeke. Zeke, we were disrespected when he didn't show up with 2 years left on your contract, and you threw us for a loop here. Jalen Smith, congratulations to you. But,
no doubt.
But yesterday, that was all about Ezekiel Elliott.
Jerry Jones keeps preaching team over individual. That pie is getting smaller and